see you again.
Hi, Doc.
And thanks for taking time to just sit down with me to chat about kind of your experience coming into the clinic and what you've kind of been through and how ANF Therapy with Chiropractic has kind of helped you out. Okay, so just tell me a little bit about what brought you in.
What really brought me in the beginning was growing up, I was basically a very sickly child. My mom took me to the hospital frequently, and even as an adult, even though I exercised a lot, and there was a period of time where I used to work out a lot, and I was very muscular, I was very big, but I didn't feel good, right? I was sick a lot of the times, I was sick very often, you know, I had to take a lot of medication, and even though with all this working out, it has also caused my, basically a fractured cartilage. So that was, you know, I was in constant pain with my feet. So yeah, that's why I came in. But when I really came in and I started this ANF therapy, you know, even without the workout right now, which I haven't been doing since we started the therapy, I've been feeling much better. My energy level is higher. You know, I'm more immune to the cold. And you know,
sensitive to it.
Yeah, I was used to be very sensitive to it. Now I'm much better, you know, and at least during this period of time, I don't think I've really gotten sick. So I feel much better overall, and
that's awesome.
And also my ankle, right? I think my ankle used to feel like it was, I mean, it's still creaky, but I feel much better. I mean, I'm not in constant pain.
Yeah, just
you know, when I walk,
just press. Put pressure on it.
Yes.
Feel that ache around the joint.
I think it's whenever before it was any kind of weight bearing would cause pain. For now, it feels good. It feels good, and just my overall body. You know, when you used to pulsate me in my gut area, my spleen, my liver, my pancreas, it, you know, it's just immense pain. It was like a piercing pain, but right now, you know, like what we just went through 10 minutes ago, I feel much better.
So in terms of bloatedness that you had before,
the bloatiness it's very evident, not only from how I feel, but also how I look. Right. So it's really gone down.
Cool. And I remember when we first did the examination, right? Yes. And I talked to you about all those previous trauma histories that kind of add up to this.
Yes.
And you were like, wow, that's a lot of stuff that I actually went through.
Yeah.
Right? And you talked about your competitive nature when you were younger doing the badminton.
Yes.
So that pretty much started this issue of the wear and tear on your ankle.
Yes.
And so as we went through, the underlying thing is the inflammation.
Yes.
So by taking that down, you start to understand how it starts to affect every other part of your body.
Yes.
In terms of how your nervous system works.
Yes.
So you definitely worked on your diet. You kept that good.
Yeah, I did.
Sugar, a lot of water, just watching the foods that you eat, getting good sleep, and now you're starting to get your body back to somewhat of a healthy state.
Yes.
And so very happy to be able to do that with you.
Yeah.
And thanks for sharing. I mean, if there's any other thing that you would like to tell maybe other patients that maybe aren't exposed to ANF, what's something that you give someone who might want to try this?
I think for anybody who really comes in, I think they should really definitely give it a try. I mean, honestly speaking, when I first came in, because ANF, I guess it's not very well known. Most of the time, I think most patients come in like me, you know. I come in, I was skeptical at first, but the reason why I decided to try it was because I had a very good friend who has been with you, Justin, for over 2 years, and you know, he firsthand, you know, he's been telling me, he's been pushing me to telling me I have to try it because of how well it works, and I have to see for myself. And I think obviously, you know, the first few times you come in, you can feel a significant improvement. Awesome. You know, that's why I come in for, you know. Cool. And I think more so for the ANF, also when I come in to see you, Doc, I think the good thing is, especially our first few consultations, you really highlight to me what has caused, you know, basically my pain, right? You know, from basically not only the physical aspect, but also the emotional, which also really helps me.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think
it's all tied together.
Yeah.
I remember the MRI report, the report that you had from the physio.
Yeah.
Recommended surgery.
But right now, I think with this, there's a good possibility I might not need it.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, thank you. It's
Thank
been
you,
a pleasure,
Doc.
man.